Right, hello everybody, welcome to I.P.A.
Hi.
This is part 3 of Do Objects and Dolls Hold Secrets. This is to really examine old items and certain dolls with history that we managed to get hold of, and we're just going to see if there's any spiritual or any possessions attached to them, which we don't think there are because we would have experienced them already, but we're going to be doing some EVPs, EMFs, and some call outs as well. So stick around and get yourself a cup of coffee, cup of tea or beer, turn the lights off and enjoy the show. First of all, we'll introduce the equipment that we're going to be using. The first one is an EVP, digital recording, which is electronic voice phenomena. That will pick up any, hopefully pick up any voices or anything that we ask questions to. And second is the K2 meter, EMF. Then we have the Hexcom, which is a substitute to the Ovilus, which has a word bank of over, I think it's 5,000 words. So if there's any spirits that come in or attached to these items, they'll be able to use the words in the listing. And last but not least, well, it's not the last one, another one after this, is the REM pod with the temperature as well. So we'll be using that. And definitely this time, last but not least, cat balls. Never leave home without them. So I'll have one of these each side of the test subject. So the first one we'll use is,
There you go.
It's a nice box, but what's in the box?
This was actually my uncle's dead wife, so my aunt, jewellery case. When he passed away, they just said we could have it, or I can have it. I don't think it's worth nothing. It's just that, you know how people collect things and stuff.
They get attached to items and that, and they are pretty old by the looks of it.
Yeah, the box has seen better days, hasn't it? Yeah, it's just all like brooches.
But it's items like these, antiques and that can contain attachments.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she used to like all of the stuff. Look at this. Her name was Catherine, Kathleen So, but we used to just call her Kath. Obviously that's latent. We call her Kath for short. But all this was her stuff. She used to wear. Obviously my uncle's put some of his bits and pieces in. He's passed away as well, so they're both together now, hopefully. But we could try and ask them.
Yeah, we'll try it.
It's literally just
sometimes the items containing in the box may not be, but the box itself could be.
Yeah, it's quite old. I don't know anything about it. All I know, it was in my uncle's stuff when he passed away.
Right.
It must have been his wife's, because when she died, he kept all her clothes and her jewellery, and it was in a big case with all her bits and bobs. So.
Right. So we'll place a cat ball actually in there as well. I'll just test if it's working or not. Now the cat balls usually only work when you tap them or move them. So we'll place the EMF right there, just not the cat ball. And then we'll switch on the Hexcom. We'll reset the Hexcom after each one that we do. Right there. Yeah, Hexcom.
Well, the lady, my auntie Kath, she's actually passed away in 98, so she's been gone a few years. And my uncle, he passed away in 21.
Right, that's just setting the REM pod. That's completely set up now.
Okay.
So we'll right. So what we'll do, we'll just ask some questions, basic questions.
Came up as safe. That's what this was back then.
White and safe.
Mm.
What that means, yeah. Or
Well,
hopefully.
this would have been a safe, wouldn't it? Because there's a key.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Hopefully it'll make more sense.
All right.
Right. Are there any spirits here with us, present, or attached to this box or the objects in the box? Please come forward. Try and communicate with us by using one of these objects surrounding it on the table.
Uncle Dave, is Kath with you? Kath, was this your stuff? Come forward. Come speak to a spirit. Was this your stuff, Kath? Catherine Soul.
Come forward if you can. Use our energy. Anything at all. Any spirits want to come forward from the other side?
Use our energy. This is Kath's stuff. Or did it mean, was it somebody else's stuff that you liked? Does this belong to anybody? I know really nothing about it, although it was my auntie's stuff.
If there's any attachments to this box, can you come forward and try and tell us anything about these objects or the box itself?
Anybody at all attached to this? Maybe this box? Or these items? Do they mean anything to you? Uncle Dave? Does any spirit want to come forward at all? If you do and you want to communicate, touch one of these gadgets that you can see around us. Use our energy.
Can you move one of the objects out of the box? Is it a push or something?
Do you like these things? Do you remember them?
Can you tell us anything about them? The story behind them? Or even the box itself? It's a very old box, very pretty. Looks a bit worn though.
It does.
Can you tell us anything about it?
Nobody out there attached to this stuff? One more time, is this your stuff, Kath? Kath Soul?
Okay, right. We'll try the other ones then. Okay. Second test subject is this lovely little doll.
Juliet.
Juliet, is that his name?
Yeah. It's not really, we've not had it long, have we? Because we saw it on the market and we were going to get her and we never. And then he didn't come out for ages and we kept looking and looking every week. Somehow I was possessed, weren't I? Obsessed, should I say, of getting it. And then we actually seen her and we got her for a bargain. How much was she, Dave? £2, was it?
£2.
Yeah. And she's lovely. But there's something about her. I don't know what.
There's something about all
it's
of them.
her eyes.
Is it porcelain?
Yeah.
Porcelain?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Right, so the first word on the XCOM is fig. I don't know what that means. Oh, that's relevant.
Right. I've just turned them on.
Okay, we'll just wait for them to stop. Wire. Okay. Are there any spirits, entities, or anything that's attached to this doll? We ask you now to come forward, an opportunity to present yourself and communicate with us any way, in any form. You can use the objects around you. If you touch one of those objects, a light will flash to confirm your presence. Are there any possessions or any attachments to this doll? Come forward.
Juliet? Is your name Juliet?
What is your name?
Is anybody attached to this doll? Any spirits that follow this doll around? I mean, most of these dolls, everyone thinks they're haunted, don't they?
Yeah, these type of dolls, what they do is they paint the faces to look really black, charcoal, and then they say that they are possessed. I mean, we could fake it by touching the cat ball, pointing the camera down, saying, "Oh look, cat ball's going off." But we don't fake. That's not what we do.
No.
We research.
I want to see her actually communicate. Juliet, or doll, whatever you are. Is anybody attached to this doll that's round here, round us? Any spirit?
February. Well, it's December now. Is there any relevance to that February?
Can't remember if we got her in February. Was it after?
No, it was after February.
Yeah. Is anybody attached to this doll? This beautiful doll?
Any spirit at all that has an attachment to this lovely doll, can you come forward and show yourself or communicate with us, please?
Hold my hand. Use my energy.
Ryan. Is Ryan attached to this doll? If that's a yes, flash the ball in front.
Come forward, Ryan, if you're here. Touch one of these balls in front.
Come forward. Touch one of these devices.
Do you like the dolly, Juliet?
If you don't like that name we've given it, maybe you can tell us the real name.
Well, it only says on there, look. Juliet.
Yeah, but there might be another attachment name.
Yeah.
Is there another attachment name, or is Juliet the real name? Can you come forward and let us know this? Now, hexcoms are not really 100%, they're only as good as the software. But any EMF wave signals can manipulate the words in the dictionary. Any strong source. So we have to rely on what's relevant and what isn't.
Is there any spirits present here that are attached to this doll? Could you come forward? who mean you no harm. If you're so, come forward. Touch one of these devices. Is there a little girl called Juliet in this doll? Was your brother Ryan?
Is Ryan present with us now? You flash the ball for yes at any question that we ask. Is Ryan present? What does February mean?
Fig while. February and Ryan. Doesn't really make sense about anything, does it?
No.
One more time, is there any attachment, spiritual or anything, addicted to this doll? Come forward, please. If you can come forward and use our energy to light up one of these walls, please.
One more time.
Anything at all that can come forward. If anyone's here wants to communicate, please come forward.
Just touch one of the devices around you. Any one of them. Okay.
See, not all dolls are haunted.
See, if that was the case, this one would be showing some activity, and you would show activity all the time, not just once. So that wraps this one. Subject number 3, we have my dad's ashes. Now, for those who don't like this sort of thing, turn away now. Yes, my great father, he died in February 2015. So his ashes are there, inside there, and also with him is his favourite dog, which died a few years before him. So if you're present here, Dad, it's your chance to come forward, give me a long time bollocking for all the things you've missed out on, or I've missed out on. Good lecture or something, or any message for me. Come forward. Are you here watching over me? Are you present? Are you here with me? It's a different location. You were somewhere else, but I've had to bring you here because the miserable old sod that had you didn't want you there anymore. I've had to bring you here. At least we're together here. Do you have any message for me? Anything at all? If you could just touch one of those devices next to you. You used to like devices and flashing lights and things. You used to make things when you were younger. You used to put red lights on them even though they didn't want red lights on them. You used to put them on just for the sake of having a red light on it. You used to like flashing gadgets and electrical things, always taking them apart, seeing how they work. If you're present here with me, can you let me know by touching one of these things? Was that you that put nightmare on there? Can you tell me what was a nightmare?
Probably you.
Probably me. Probably me was the nightmare. Is that correct? She'll try an EVP on this one.
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
Right. Right. Is the spirit of my father present here? That's flashing after you drop that.
I did drop it. I just put it down. Oh.
Hello. Are you present here with us? If you try and speak, we will be able to hear you on the recorder. You always had something to say. You like your cups of teas and your fag for breakfast. Always used to say, put the kettle on, our kid, let's have a cup of tea.
It's got very cold around here. Feel that?
Are you present here with me now? Is my dear father watching over me now? Keeping an eye on me? Are you present? Touch one of those things on the table like you did before. Can you do it again? One more time? We'll try and speak to this recorder. Okay, try playback.
Okay. Oh.
Oh. Did you just flash that? Can you flash the other one? The other side? Can you flash that for me? I don't think tapping.
No.
See, look. I'm tapping the table. See, you have to tap really hard for that to go off.
Well, I went like that, so I didn't even touch it.
You didn't even touch the table, so that was interesting.
So, Mr. Dyson, are you here?
Can you touch one of those devices one more time for me? Be interesting to know if you're still hanging around. Are you here with your dog Sammy? Right, let's play it back.
EVP session regarding the clown.
No, that's the other. Thought there was anyone on there.
Oh, I know what it's done. It's put the recording at the end of that one. You have to go to the second recording.
There it is, number 2. Is that
Right,
it?
yeah.
That's weird.
Oh, that's because... Yeah, you've got to start from that one. We'll do that one again. That one didn't record for some reason.
Didn't it?
No.
Oh,
It's on file 2 now.
that's weird.
Well, we'll try again. Sorry about that.
I don't think it will work now, will it?
Yep, press record. Right. Is my father attached to these ashes still? Is he here with me?
Talk to him like you would when he was alive.
Are you still having your cups of teas wherever you are? You used to like the cups of teas. A cup of tea and a fag.
Hi, Mr. Dyson. I'm Donna. I date your son. Is there something I should know? Are you here with us? Could you come forward, please?
Are you with Mum now? Having a good celebration beyond wherever it is. Can you come forward? Do you have any message for me? Any message for Mum? Come forward. Or is there any other spirit attached to these ashes? Shouldn't be, but you never know. Right, let's try that. Right. Is my father attached to these ashes still? Is he here with me?
Talk to him like you would when he was alive.
Are you still having your cups of teas wherever you are? You used to like the cups of teas. A cup of tea and a fag.
Hi, Mr. Dyson. I'm Donna. I date your son. Is there something I should know? Are you here with us? Could you come forward, please?
Are you with Mum now? Having a good celebration beyond wherever it is. Can you come forward? Do you have any message for me? Any message from Mum? Come forward. Or is there any other spirits attached to these ashes? Shouldn't be. Right. Try that. Okay. Well, it was worth a try. If anything, I would have thought there might have been some attached to these at least. Subject number 4. My mum's ashes. So, are you here with us, Mum? If you are, can you touch one of those things around you, one of those items, make it flash or beep? Are you here with me? Are you watching over me? You can just tap that ball in front of you for yes, or one of the others. Do you still drink your cups of teas wherever you are, and have a fag as well? You used to like your booze up parties. Do you still do that on the other side?
What did she used to say about the Russian?
Can you remember the old sayings when you used to come home from the pub? The Russians are coming. Can you remember that? And you used to go up the way. I shan't repeat it because it's swearing, but you used to go up the WANKERS as you got out the taxi. Can you remember that? Are you with Maggie now? Maggie and Mick? Are you partying with them now? Come forward if you can. Are you here with me? Are you watching over me? Do you have a message for me? Anything to say to me at all?
Hi, Miss Dyson. Mrs. Dyson. I'm Donna. I date Dave. I'm looking after him.
I think you'll find it's me looking after you.
Yeah.
She times flew 18th of the 11th 2019. You've been gone since. Are you still present here with me? Have you moved on? Anything at all you want to say? Just tap one of these objects around you. You come forward. Be nice if you could talk to me again. Remember those doggies you used to have, the little Yorkies? You used to like the garden as well. Remember you used to go out the garden a lot and plant new plants that you got from the nurseries? You remember that? You used to enjoy that. Do you have any message at all for me? Anything at all? Let's try EVP on this one as well, and we'll ask the same question.
Is it that one here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Are you here, Mother? Are you present here with me? Are you watching over me? Do you have a message for me? Do you have anything to say to me? Can you tell me anything at all? Okay.
So, yeah.
Yep.
EVP.
That's it, isn't it?
No, that's 4. You want to play back 3.
I'll record again.
Right. Are you here, Mother?
Hmm.
Are you present here with me? Are you watching over me? Do you have a message for me? Do you have anything to say to me? Can you tell me anything at all? Right.
EVP.
So that wraps up number 4. So out of all of them, I would have at least thought these ashes would have had some form of attachment at all.
That's
We did have a ball flash on the other ashes, but can't put that down to anything without the other devices going off. But it was interesting. Table wasn't tapped or banged, but so just goes to show.
not everything's haunted, yeah.
No, but these ashes would have had the most potential for it, as any grave or anywhere. So I think to conclude it all, I think that the haunted objects, I think, are really are rare, isolated events like the Annabelle doll, Robert the doll. There are unique circumstances that they became possessed. And I think that if an object is around somebody that dies and touches the item or the object at the last moment and passes into that object to form the possession, I think that's the only way it can happen. or other unique purposes. Who knows? But I think that the haunted doll idea has gone a bit too far.
Me too.
I mean, people need to know what's real and what isn't. I mean, if people see these things and find out that a lot of things are faked, they're not going to believe anything. And then in the end, it's going to end up being everything they watch, everything they see is fake.
The trouble is, though, if something is real, how would you know? Because you'd think it was all fake, wouldn't you?
Exactly. So I think that
Don't know what's real.
everybody
what's
that
not.
watches this, they need to think as well that everything that ghost hunters do, paranormal investigators or researchers of the like, they should all work as in the same incentive to search for the truth. And searching for the truth isn't faking things, because that will not find answers. Searching for the truth is going out there, not necessarily with a kit, but your senses as well, getting it on, get it recorded, and even then you've got to try and debunk it. So we'll leave that up to the discretion of the viewers. But we've tried all these items with history attached to them, and we didn't find anything at all. But it doesn't mean that they don't, it doesn't mean that they are. So I hope you've enjoyed this. This is the third of the 3 videos. Don't forget to watch the other 2. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Don't forget to watch our other videos on YouTube. Like, share and subscribe. Click that notification bell. And don't forget to watch our other investigations. We'll be starting the new locations in the new year. Don't forget to check back on them.
Yes, please do. And Merry Christmas, everyone.
And a Happy New Year. And don't forget to be safe over Christmas and be well.
Be merry.
Look after yourselves and your families. Until next time.
Bye.
Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.